Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we have something different. I usually only do unboxing videos, but I did have some people asking me about how I built my Blue Eyes deck, and so probably I was thinking of like doing a quick deck profile just for a bit. I don't know, see how it goes, see if people actually like this sort of stuff. Yeah, so mine is the Blue Eyes deck mixed with Horus. So quickly just run through it. I think the build I did see some Blue Eyes Horus deck on YouTube, so I'm not the only one. I mean, obviously, but I guess from what I've seen so far, is most of them are TCG. Mine is OCG build. It's probably not going to be much difference other than I have Maxi in my deck, I guess. But yeah. So just do a quick rundown. So the first card in the deck I'm gonna show off is the White Stone of the Ancients. Comes to no surprise. Still play this. Because of the Horus spell, the the King Sarcophagus. It makes you can discard card to send the Horus cards from your deck to the grave. So so basically this card is just an example. Um, there's many ways to send this to the grave for its effect later, and typical Blue Eyes. I mean, it's a Blue Eyes deck. What am I saying? So just put this aside first. And then 3 Maxi. And yes, I know they're in Korean. Japanese is too expensive, but I am gonna get the Japanese one soon. 3 Maxi, the 1 Assault Synchron, 1 Ringo Worm. These are my 2 level 2 tuners. I have 3 Ash Blossoms. So these, I guess, are our hand traps. 3 Ash Blossom, 3 Maxi. Then we got our 2 Ringo Worm and 1 Ringo Worm, 1 Assault Synchron, and 2 White Stone of the Ancients. And then I played 1 copy of Dictator of D. Still testing. I don't know. I should just run 1, none, or maybe 2. At the moment, 1 seems to be a comfortable number of copy. And then it flew out. And then obviously 3 copies of Blue Eyes White Dragon. I am in the process of changing this to one of these. Just the art. I used to run 3 different art, but recently I just really like the traditional looking one. And then we got 2 copies of the Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon. 1 copy of Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. And 1 copy of the Blue Eyes Beast Dragon. Almost forgot its name. Okay, so just to quickly go through, this will mainly be the Blue Eyes engine cards, I guess. The two egg is not egg. The 2 stones. The 1 Dictator of D. 3 Blue Eyes. 2 alternative. 1 a Beast Dragon and 1 Jet Dragon. So this is mainly the engine, the Blue Eyes side engine. And then I'm not very good at doing this, am I? Sorry, first time doing profile videos. I should probably look up how people do it and do a better job. I think they usually don't leave a card on the table because it kind of takes up the space. So yeah, and then we'll be moving on over to the other part of the deck, which is the Horus engine. There, the Horus engine. There we go. Nothing much to say about the Horus engine. Just 1 copy. 1 copy. I can't pronounce these 2 names, by the way. But this is Happy, from what I know. And this 3 copies of Imseti. Everything is 1 each, and then 3 Imsetis. And then obviously the 3 Sarcophagus as well. So yeah, if you guys are familiar with the Horus effect, then I don't really have to explain too much. But for those who don't know, I'll just briefly go through them. The Horus archetype, they revive themselves from the grave as long as I have a Sarcophagus in play. And a lot of they have abilities which triggers when cards I control, other cards other than themselves, I control, leave the field. So they'll have their own respective effects. I won't go through them too much because it's gonna lengthen the video a lot. Not sure people actually want to hear that, but just quickly go. This is just mainly to like just deck profile, like what I run in my deck. So yeah, I'm just only gonna do quick explanations. Intatis search for the Ghost Sarcophagus, and Ghost Sarcophagus can bury this from the deck directly. So add more ammunition to your grave. So that's the Horus engine. Okay, and then we have the other stuff. We've got 2 copies of Lava Golem. This one is just for getting rid of stuff which is going to be an annoyance basically. Usually you use this to summon over opponents, Omni negates or whatnot, or unaffected stuff that are unaffected by effects. So yeah, 2 copies. I do have a side deck. We'll get to that later. This deck doesn't really, and this does lock me out of normal summon for the turn, but this deck doesn't really normal summon, so we'll be fine. And then we are down to the spells. There's no traps in this deck. It's all spells and monsters only. I run 1 copy of Polymerization because of this. Abyss Dragon. So Abyss Dragon can search for Polymerization, and since there are so many different monsters in this deck, especially the Horus monsters, I can summon Guardian Chimera. Sorry. So yeah, 1 copy of Polymerization, 2 copies of Called by the Grave, 2 copies of Lightning Storm, and then 3 copies of Trade-In because Lava Golem, Horus, Blue Eyes cards are all level 8. So I used to play only 2, but now I just play 3 because you want Horus in your grave anyway. And then 3 copies of Melody of Awakening Dragon. Sorry, tongue-tied there for a second. This allows me to discard my Horus monsters. Also, this allows me to discard the egg. As I already explained earlier, the Sarcophagus allows me to discard the White Stone of the Ancient as well. So many ways to get stuff into the grave with this deck. Yeah. So Lightning Storm for board breaking, Called by the Grave for protection, or I guess interruption against certain decks. Yeah, other than that, this deck is very simple, nothing too complicated. And then I guess we'll move on to the extra deck. I'll probably put my entire deck list in the description anyway, so in case you guys wanna have an easy to look at list. And then I have 1 copy for my extra deck. I have 1 copy of Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon, 1 copy of Guardian Chimera, because it's a pretty good card, I would say. 1 copy of Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon, easily interchangeable with some other stuff, but for the Blue Eyes flavor, I'm just gonna leave it in my deck. And then this is the 1 copy of a card which I don't think the TCG has, and it's the Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon. It's such a mouthful, but yeah, it's an OCG exclusive, unfortunately. Just to quickly go through the effect, if you guys don't know, this card cannot be targeted by opponent's card effect and cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effect. So basically, it's almost like a Chaos Max Dragon. Well, it kind of is with that first line. And then once per turn, I can target a card on the field and destroy it. That if I use a Blue Eyes White Dragon in the original name, basically not like alternative, but actually, no wait, if I use a Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon, sorry, as one of its material, instead of destroying 1 card, I can destroy up to 3 cards on my opponent's field, which is pretty insane. 2 to 3 cards, yeah, so up to 3 cards. And then, but the turn I use this card's effect, it cannot attack. But this card is pretty strong once it comes out. But plus it has a inbuilt protection effect, but it is quite hard to bring out. Anyway, so moving on. I should probably I could leave it out like this. Right, moving on. Now it's the synchros. We have the Moonlight Black Rose Dragon. We have Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. The only way to summon this in the Moonlight Black Rose is with this card in this deck. And then we have 1 copy of Baron de Fleur. We have 1 copy of Chaos Angel. These two, because this deck is basically just a level 8 engine at this point. And I do have some level 2 tuners in the decks, which can bring these 2 out. I have for the XCs, now we have one copy of Numeron Dragon, one copy of Dingersu, one copy of Zombie Vampire, or is it Vampire Zombie? Can't remember. One copy of Titanic Galaxy, for spell negation, obviously, and this for I should probably explain. This is for spell negation, and this is for milling more of my deck and seeing what I can pull out with this. Once again, all rank 8 except for this. I mean, rank 8 engine box, so level 8 engine box. I mean, and then we have one copy of the Prime Photon Dragon. Also another card used to run over certain my opponent monsters, I guess. Sometimes if I fight against, I do have a few friends who play Red Raptors and have the freaking 4K tower, which is kind of hard to run over since they have immune protection from effects. So this can easily run it over. Numeron Dragon as well, obviously, which is brought up by Draglubion, and then one copy of Linkuriboh for the egg, just in case. Yeah, I just realized this deck also uses Fusion, Synchro, Xyz, and then Link. I think that basically covers every extra deck summon except for Pendulum, if that's counted as extra deck summon. Anyway, yeah, so these two can run over towers. This is a non-targeting removal. I think this deck's it's not the greatest deck, obviously, but it's not my strongest as well. But it is my favorite because it's Blue Eyes. The childhood thing, right? So yeah, that's about it I can think of to explain. Like I said, I'm sorry, I've never really done deck profiles before. I might have missed some things out, like why I put certain stuff in there or whatnot. If you guys want, you can ask me in the comments section. I will reply. Oh yeah, right. This is the side deck. So side deck is pretty simple. 3 DD Crow, 1 Assault Synchron, and 2 Dictator of D. So like I said, this is my side deck is kind of weird. It's like running stuff that I shouldn't run, especially stuff like this. But this is just if I want to just go back to like my pure, not so Horus-y, just Blue Eyes deck. And then I have the 1 copy of the Lava Golem as well, so that's my 3rd copy, just in case I need a 3rd one. I have 1 copy of the Black Flame Deity Horus, just for flavor, just for fun. It's a pretty cool card. 3000 attack, 1800 defense. It's actually searchable by Melody of Awakening Dragon. Just saying. My other 2 Korean cards in the deck will be changing in Japanese soon. 2 copies of Forbidden Droplet, 1 copy of Harpy Fair Elaster, just in case I'm fighting against a back row deck and my 2 Lightning Storm is not enough. One of the new King Sarcophagus field spell, not actually sure exactly what the name is, but its name changes to King Sarcophagus when it's on the field. 1 copy of the Ultimate Fusion, 1 copy of Triple Tactics Talent, and then 1 copy of SP Little Knight, just in case. Somehow, if I need her removal effect on whatever else she does, she has helped me before in certain matches. I did side her in, and I did win because of the effect. Yep, and then that DD Crow is self-explanatory. This is just in case I want to be more consistent with synchro summoning against certain decks. I don't know. This is why this is called a side deck, right? It's just siding whatever you need. But yeah, I guess that is about what I can say about this deck. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll link, once again, I'll just repeat myself. I will post my deck list in the description below, so you guys can try it out, I guess, on any form of like simulation, Yu-Gi-Oh simulator, or whatever you want to call it. And let me know what you feel about this deck. And I know, once again, I know, disclaimer, this is a Blue Eyes deck. It's not gonna, don't expect this to be meta or anything, but it is a fun deck, and it's a Blue Eyes deck that's a lot less bricky than your Brick Eyes Dragon deck. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Just let me know in the comments how you guys feel or what you guys think I can improve my deck with. And yeah, I'll catch you guys again next time soon. Bye bye.